Okay, picture this. You're walking in the desert minding your own business when suddenly a lizard just squirts blood straight out of its eyes. Sounds like something from a horror movie, right? But nope, this is totally real. Let me introduce you to the horned lizard, also known as the horned toad, even though it's obviously not a toad. So, what's the deal with this lizard's wild superpower? The horned lizard is a chill little reptile covered in spikes and looking pretty fierce. But when a hungry coyote, fox, or even a bird of prey shows up, this lizard doesn't just run away or try to hide. Nope. It pulls off one of the most bizarre defense moves in the animal kingdom. It shoots blood from its eyes. Yeah, you heard me right, straight up eye blood. Here's how it works. The horned lizard has tiny muscles around its eyes, and when it feels threatened, it squeezes those muscles super hard. This builds up pressure in the veins around its eyes until, bam! The blood vessels burst and it blasts a stream of blood up to 5 feet away. I know, it sounds pretty gross, but there's a genius behind the gore. First, that sudden spurt of blood totally freaks out predators. Imagine you're about to eat something and it starts bleeding all over you from its eyeballs. Hard pass, right? But here's where it gets even cooler. The blood isn't just scary, it's actually nasty to taste. For animals like coyotes, the blood has chemicals that taste super bitter and can even make them gag. So not only does the predator get a face full of blood, but it also gets a mouthful of something absolutely disgusting. But the horned lizard saves this trick for when it really needs it. It costs the lizard a lot of energy, and losing blood isn't exactly healthy, so it only does this when running away or blending in doesn't work. It's like the last weapon in its arsenal, a dramatic, messy, but surprisingly effective way to say back off. Nature is packed with weird and wonderful survival tricks, but honestly, the horned lizard's bloody eye defense is one of the wildest I've ever heard of. So next time you see a little lizard sunning itself, remember, it might just be hiding a secret superpower. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you thought this was wild, just wait till you hear what some other animals can do. Hit that like button if you want to hear about more insane animal facts.